I love the game, I really do, but it's a dirty game.
It's really hard to find people that you trust in this game.
This is gonna be a really tough season. It's gonna be cutthroat as fuck.
I really do want to see a new era of people win the game.
This year, we're taking it to the next level. 20 of you have been recruited because you each bring an individual asset to this competition. I'd like to welcome you to the Caucus Challenge.
Shit's about to go down.
I'm the most loyal person in this fucking room.
I hate to do this. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna not play my game to have you win.
If I'm gonna go down, like everyone's gonna go down with me, and I will cause drama.
I kind of want to fuck their alliance up, but then they'll come for us, Abby.
You either vote my PJT or we're just gonna go into elimination.
You're not about to scare me.
I think everybody's coming after the vets, to be honest.
Swear up then, bitch! Swear! No, you don't.
I just don't know who to be loyal to anymore. I really don't.
You never know what's gonna happen in Joy Media.
Swallow it! Come on.
People are gonna double cross each other.
Talk to me. What's going on?
Listen to me.
This round is called All is Fair. And for the first time on the Caucus Challenge, we are playing 2 different elimination games. Boys, you're up first. Janiece and Amanda, you can take a seat.
I'm in my 3rd elimination of the season against fucking Kevin, and it's physical. I just hope it's not pole wrestle. I am like just not in the mood to rip off more of my skin off my fingers.
The guys' elimination is Jaylen versus Kevin, and what you guys are playing is called Takedown. There's going to be a cone in the center of the field with a football balanced on top. You both are going to start on opposite ends of the field, race towards the football, and bring that ball back to your side of the field. This game is going to get physical. The first person to score twice wins the elimination and is moving on in the game.
I played football in middle school. I'm a lot older than I was in middle school, but I still have that fire in me. Kevin is way bigger than I am, but I'm going to do the best that I can. There's a fire inside of me to get this win and prove everybody wrong.
So it is a physical elimination, and I'm not sure exactly how Jaylen's gonna do because of his hands, but I do know how much of a fight he is willing to put up. He's already taken out Tobias and JT, and this 3rd elimination, it might wear him out, but he also might win it. We're gonna have to just see, because I'm confident in my abilities, but I don't know what he's capable of.
On your mark, get set, go! One point for Kevin.
I know going in round 2, I have to get more aggressive and change up my strategy. I cannot lose. I cannot lose.
Jaylen, you need this point to stay in the game. Kevin, if you score this, you win. Ready, set, go!
I am 1 point away from making it to this final, and right now Jaylen on top of me is the only thing holding me back. So I'm inching closer as best as I can. He's on top of me, he's trying to grab the ball, he's using up all his energy, and I'm just trying to stay still. Because as long as he uses up his energy, if he stops, I'm gonna bolt. This is so important to me. I've made it throughout this entire game, and I knew my goal was getting to this final. So I really just have to put up or shut up right now and take him out.
And Kevin scores.
Good game, Kristen. You good? Good game.
I can't see shit. We wrote this out as long as we could. I feel like the cones being so close together, it was kind of hard to really score, but as soon as I got close to it, I knew that all I had to do was make it incorrectly, and it was me. I won. I got my elimination win, and I'm making it to that final.
Good job, Jaylen.
I lost elimination, and it fucking sucks. I think that it really hurts to go out this way. I think that Kevin kind of made a little bit of a pussy move going after me. To me, that's a cowardly way to win. Leaving this competition, I think the biggest thing is that I've proven myself to me. And despite what anybody thinks about my confessionals, about the moves that I made, yeah, I was a snake, but I fucking own it. And I'm proud that I made the big moves that I made. And I'm proud that I won daily challenges and won eliminations. And I've proved to myself that this is something I really, really can do. And I know if I made that final, I really think I could have won this whole thing. But that's how the game goes.
Made it to the final. I'm honestly so proud of myself right now. I did what I could to get to the final. I made the sacrifices I had to. I felt like I was pretty loyal throughout the game until I had to punch Jaylen's ticket. And it kind of sucks. I really did want to run that final with him. I talked to him about it. We talked game beforehand, and I did want it to be Cali Kings and Ezekiel in the end. But seeing him win these eliminations and seeing how smart he was and him knowing every puzzle in the book, I would be stupid to take him to the final with me, because knowing that those finals are a lot more mental than physical, there was no way I could take him with me. And it sucked. It sucked lying to him. It sucked choosing him for elimination, and it sucked taking him out, but it was what I had to do.
All right, ladies, the game you are playing today is called Puzzle Master. You're gonna have two types of puzzles, and you must solve both puzzles before the other opponent in order to stay in this game. You must both solve the first puzzle, and you can only move on to the second puzzle after solving the first puzzle. Understood? Okay.
I'm going into another elimination against another champ, back to back. I didn't even have maybe like 10 minutes to breathe, have some water, cool down. So I feel like shit, and I have a strong feeling that I'm not making it out of this one, but I don't want to lose. I'm still gonna give it everything I got, but to beat two champs in a row, especially after I just went head on head with Deja, doesn't really sound like the odds are in my favor right now.
Finding out that the girls' heat was a mental elimination, I was kind of excited for it, but I also know Amanda's good at the mental, so part of me was worried.
Go!
The elimination is two puzzles, and the first one is the wooden hexagon puzzle. I did do the puzzle earlier in the day, but I wasn't doing it over and over and over again, and it was fresh. I just saw it for the first time that day, thanks to my brain, because it ended up helping me in a way. I finished it fairly quick.
Really fucking annoying, I don't understand. The puzzles in this challenge are they're just something else. I just cannot figure out this puzzle for the life of me. There's so many pieces, and you just gotta fit it perfectly into this shape. I don't even remember what the shape was. Pentagon, hexagon, some shit like that. It was really hard, and she finished it so fast and was already on to the next one, and I was like, this is just not looking good for me. I was trying my hardest, but with the rate she did that puzzle at, it just wasn't looking good for me.
Janiece, it's alright. Breathe.
Amanda, look at, she's frustrated.
Where it doesn't fit in one spot, it will fit in another.
Janiece, my best friend, my number fucking one, is in an elimination right now. I have confidence in her. Like, I have no doubt that she's gonna make it out because she knows we're running this final together.
Not up there yet. He was just on his remarks. How far is the water? No,
on, best friend. Get it done.
I finally finished the puzzle and now I'm at the second one. Janiece has been stuck on this one for like 10 minutes, so I'm anticipating that it's gonna be a hard puzzle, but I now feel like I have a chance to win. Like, she's not getting it. Maybe this is where I come in. Maybe somehow I get it before her, and now we're on the same playing field. So now I feel better, and you know, I'm ready to do everything I can to try to just fit these pieces into this puzzle.
Come on, Amanda. Come on, drop down. Let's go.
God damn, that shit was fucking ass.
I can't. I never want to see that puzzle again. I feel like I've been here for hours in the baking heat. Like, I'm over here taking my shirt off, asking for water. I feel like I'm dying, and this puzzle is pissing me off.
Janiece and I just cannot figure out these puzzles for the life of us. We literally exceed the time limit, and Dre gives us the option to either let Janiece be the winner because she was better on time, or do the elimination that the boys did. I didn't want to go down like that, and I wasn't going down without a fight. I was like, you know what? I don't really have a great shot at this physical elimination. Janiece is tough, she's strong, she's a great competitor, but I'm not going down without a fight, and I'm not going to let her win just on the puzzles. Like, let's really battle this out.
Since the girls could not solve both puzzles, they have both decided that we are going to now switch to a physical elimination. You guys are now playing Takedown.
This is my third season. I came so close to making it to another final without elimination. So I am disappointed, but you know, I'm never one to back down from a challenge. So you know, I just gotta buckle up and do what I gotta do.
I'm freaking out. I'm so nervous. My heart is beating so fast. This is gonna determine if I make it to the final or not. I want to make it so bad. I'm right there, and it would be so unfortunate if I went home at this point when I've already made it this far and I've proved myself a good amount of times in this game already. So I'm just gonna give it all I've got. I'm nervous about going up against Janiece. She's a great competitor, but it's game time and I gotta do what I gotta do.
On your mark, get set, go!
Yes, Amanda, grab that ball!
Yes, Amanda! Come on, Janiece!
Tackle her, get the ball, rip it out!
Get that ball out of her hand! Throw the ball!
1 point for Janiece.
I do have a little bit of butterflies in my stomach, but I need this, and I'm hungry for it. So I made sure I did what I had to do, and I scored my point, but in the process, I did hurt myself.
Amanda, you need this point to stay in the game.
She scored on me, and now she needs one more score to win, and I'm out of the game, so the pressure is really on.
Janiece, if you score this round, you win.
In the first round, my nail got hit and flew backwards and ripped my actual fingernail off of my finger, so I was in excruciating pain, but I was also in the middle of an elimination that I wasn't just going to quit on. So I, you know, have to strap in for round 2.
On your marks, get set, go!
Come on, Amanda!
Get Amanda!
Run!
Janiece, you're good!
Got position. It's closer, it's closer.
Let's go, Amanda. That's right, put up the fight.
Your leg. There you go, Ray.
Who told me it was okay to play this game with acrylics on? Because I was going through with it, putting up a fight, I was on top of her, and I just needed to get her to the other side of the field. Like, we were way too close to her end zone for me to feel safe.
Amanda, you got this,
She's gonna use her body.
Yes, Amanda! Get up, Amanda!
Hold that ball! Hold that ball! Yeah, there we go. Flip her on her back. Flip her on her back. Now grab that ball.
Roll over, roll over.
Keep her hips there. Yeah, keep her hips there. Keep her hips down.
Yep, put your weight on her.
Grab that ball.
Put your weight on her. Amanda.
Come on, Janiece!
Amanda, flip over.
You're good, you're good.
Flip
Keep her
over,
hips down.
roll.
Keep her hips down. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Don't lose her. Keep her hips down. Bring her back. Bring her back. Get the ball. Bring her back.
I get the ball this round. I try to juke her out. She gets me. She's on top of me. We are just on the floor, like, wrestling for this ball. I'm, like, holding on to it for dear life, and she's, like, on top of me and just, like, not letting me move.
Go. Go, get up. Get up.
1-1.
Amanda, you can do it! You got this! Let's go!
Can we each take a sip of water? This is the most intense thing like ever that I've ever done in my life. Like it's 1-1, the final is on the line, and whoever scores this next point is going to the final. So this is huge and it's just really intense right now.
You okay?
I don't know what possessed me, but in my head I thought it was possible to grab her feet and drag her across the field. But as I started doing that, her foot kicked my nail again, and at that point it was just done.
The score is 1-1. The next girl to score a point is moving on to the finals. On your mark, get set, go!
I'm distraught. I gave her the biggest hug because she played the greatest game. I love her. She stayed loyal to the end no matter who it was to. And she did her fucking thing, and I still couldn't be more proud of her.
Play the game. That's it, play the game. I just lost my first elimination, and to be quite honest, I'm really disappointed with myself. I always pride myself on being one to not touch elimination for so long, and to finally be in one and then lose in something I know I should have won. So many things are going through my mind and I'm just trying to process it, but I also want to be a good sport. Congrats to Amanda. You won that fair and square.
I cannot believe this. This is my second elimination that I just won. I won 2 daily challenges, 2 eliminations in a row, and took out 2 champs. I couldn't be more proud of myself right now. I am so happy and so ecstatic, and I deserve to be going to this final. Obviously, I was happy winning, but shout out to Janiece. She had really good sportsmanship. She gave me a hug, she said I did great, and vice versa to her. You know, she is a champ, and you know, she's obviously proved why she is a champ.
This is your season. This is your season. Win this final.
You just took out 2 champs in 1 day, in 1 fucking season, and you didn't even think you were about to make it this far. You thought you were first boot out.
What a hell of a round. Let's give it up for all 4 of the elimination players. Congratulations to Kevin and Amanda. You have earned your way into the final. Please rejoin the group. Unfortunately, Jaylen and Janiece, this ends your time here on the Caucus Challenge. You two have played an amazing game. You two have been trying your hardest the entire season, and it's sad to see you guys go, but I know we'll definitely see you guys again. Thank you for playing. If you have anything to say to the cast before you head out, this is it.
Good luck.
I want to say that it's no secret I take these games super seriously and I have such a love for these games. Thank you guys for welcoming me into the Caucus community. I consider you all great friends. Amanda, you're the best partner I could ever ask for. Believe in yourself in this final because you can win this. I'm so proud of you. Go out there and kick ass. They're strong as fuck, but give these ladies hell. I'm so proud of Amanda. To Amanda, you are the best partner I could have ever asked for in this game. And I just pray that you just see what everybody else sees in you. You're smart, you're such a nice person, and you are physically capable just as much as anybody else in this competition. I am rooting for you to take home this win. You just fucking kick ass in this final, and you're a friend that I will take away from this experience with for the rest of my life.
And my best friend's gonna do that thing.
That's right, best friend!
I think a lot of the trolls are going to be very mad that your girl is in the final, but that's okay because jealousy is a disease. Get well soon.
Nice, guys. Great job.
This game has been so much fun. Honestly, I get super emotional, so I don't want to cry behind a camera. But this was something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and this game was hard. I gave it my all. I did everything I could.
The champ is out. I came so close to, you know, beating a record, going 3 seasons without elimination, making back-to-back finals. You know, I was this close, like I could almost taste it. And you know, I would have been doing it with Kristen, my best friend, but you know, everything happens for a reason. My time has come. Here I am saying goodbye. I don't know if I'll be back. This is a draining game. But you know, if I do, just know I'm coming with a vengeance.
Give yourselves a round of applause, the 6 finalists.
I secured my spot once again, and I secured it to the finals.
It feels pretty amazing securing my spot in a final for the simple fact that 1, I haven't won shit, and 2, I haven't touched elimination. A lot of it has just been Kevin and Shaina. I gotta just thank them for having my back and just helping me get to the final.
If you can't already tell, this season has been one hell of a chaotic mess. And for not the first time in challenge history, but once again, we're changing locations. So rest up, get what you need, because we're heading to the finals.
I'm ecstatic. I get to go to the final. I finally get to show what I'm made of. Like, I made it to this point. I worked so hard, went to an elimination, took out a champ, voted, flipped my votes, flipped my alliances. I did all of that for a reason. And now I finally get the chance to show, like, I'm a winner. I deserve to be a champ.
Welcome to the Caucus Challenge Worlds Collide Final. The 6 of you have earned your spot and are playing for the big prize and title of champions. There are no champs in this final, so that means we are going to get 2 new winners tonight.
So, as you guessed, I made it to the final, and I just want to say to my haters, because I'm here, I am in the final. I feel great. I feel honestly just so proud of myself for how far I've come throughout this challenge. I have yet to touch an elimination, and I'm here. I'm here at the final, more than you guys can say.
Make sure you give it your all. You've worked all weekend to be here, and make sure you put your entire fucking heart into this. Win or lose, make this a good final. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be intense, but make this title worth it. Let's go.
Walking into the final, like, I'm excited. I'm like, yo, like, this is actually happening. But, like, I had to get my head in the game. I came to the challenge to win for the people back at home. I'm doing this for my mom, my nephew, and everybody. So I'm just like, I have to come in here with the mentality that I'm gonna fuck shit up and I wanna win.
Before we get started in this final, Kevin and Amanda, you both won the instant elimination, so you have the opportunity to either stick together as a team and run this final together, or pick the guy and girl that you want to run the final with. We're gonna stick together.
Yeah.
So out of the 6 of us, you know, me and Amanda got that power. I ultimately just looked at Amanda, and the look on her face where she knew she wanted me, and I had already had talks with her that I was going to pick her. I feel like Amanda and Shaina have more experience with the challenge. They've been on more seasons. So I thought I'm going to put as much pep in my step and Amanda's step to where we can win this final.
This is the first leg of the final, and this leg is called Crack the Code. You guys are gonna run and follow the trail to a checkpoint. At that checkpoint, there's going to be a code. You need to decode that code, and then you guys are gonna race back and unlock your puzzle pieces. You are not solving your puzzle, you are just unlocking them. Then your time will stop. At each checkpoint, you will be receiving 2 tiles. You do not know what those tiles mean, but they will play a part at the end of the final.
I feel really good about my game up to this point. I feel like I proved myself. I feel like I won. I worked really hard. Now I have to win the final. I made it this far. Nobody expected this from me. And now I'm in this final and there's so much on the line. I feel like I deserve this title. And so I'm going to give it all I have. And I really want to win this thing.
Get to your phone.
Middle.
We're running to this code that is set on the table on our phones, and at first glance I've never seen something like this, so I was just really confused because it was like a riddle with a bunch of numbers, and I was confused. I didn't know, like, am I solving, I didn't know what I was thinking, and I'm pretty sure Eezy didn't even know what he was thinking.
One number is correct and replaced. One number is correct and replaced.
The bottom was
0.
7.
2. 6. Wrong? Okay, hold on. Hold on. How did you move it? Move it. So we know the numbers are 7.
7.
2 and 6.
2, 6, 11.
So we don't know. So it could be 7, 6, 2.
7. 6.
No.
6, 2, 7.
No, try.
Okay, 2, 6. 2, 7, 6. Or we go back.
2, 7, 6. Oh, fuck, we gotta go back.
Come on, come on.
We have to figure out a code for our locks to the puzzle. I see all these numbers and I'm just like, yeah, no, fuck.
These two are in the same places as me. One is correct, but in the wrong place.
Fuck.
One number is correct. One number is correct, but in the wrong place.
I know it.
What is it?
So 0620.
0260.
No, 0620. Fuck, man. 8 is out, so it's not 8. It has to be.
Let's try 260 or 620. I think 620. Let's go.
Oh, just look.
Yeah, just mark one.
This is my.
One per team.
Eezy's dumbass. Let's see. He thought the lock, when you open a lock, starts from the bottom to the top. And I kept explaining to him, no, Eezy, if you're going to a locker and you're trying to unlock the lock, you start from the top. You don't put the first number at the bottom.
Eight, because there's 2 6s right there.
It's not 8. Nothing is correct in 738. So all those 3 numbers are gone.
It's the placement. It's the placement.
Nothing is correct. It would say one number is correct, but wrong placed. It says nothing is correct, which means there's no numbers in there that are fucking in there. Which means only leaves one number left down here. One number is correct, but wrong placed, which is the 0. But one number is correct and well placed, which would be the 2. One number is correct, but well placed, but wrong placed would either be the 6 or the 1. No. No. Has to be the 6 because 2 numbers are correct but wrong place, so it's 2, 0, and 6 unless it's 2 and 0.
This is obviously like my chance
to become a champ, to win a final. Like, I've worked this hard to get here. I personally think that we are the team to beat. Our odds are really good. You know, we've been killing this challenge from day one. We've always been the team to look out for, and we're gonna pull it out.
I want to just go back and try my best to like...
Well, I can't go back without you. Can I? Let's just go back. Let's just go back. Doesn't mean it's not in that order.
Or it's just, yeah. Like
right,
one of those numbers could be it.
We gotta go back.
One number is correct, but in the wrong place. It's not 6. We know that. One number is correct in the wrong place. One number is correct, but wrong place. But in the wrong place.
What the fuck is this? What is this? Like, I was so confused. There were a whole bunch of numbers. One of the numbers is correct, but it's in the wrong place, and my head was just all over the place. I was so nervous.
One number is correct, but wrong place.
You said 2. One number is correct in the wrong place. So one of these is 1, 2, or 3. One number is correct, but wrong place. Nothing is correct. One number is correct, wrong place. 2 numbers are correct, wrong place. Okay, so 2 numbers are correct.
I got it. Let's try it. So your ID 0268.
Okay.
Let's try that. 0268.
Try really fast.
087.
I have never seen a lock puzzle riddle thing like this ever before. This is the hardest thing I've ever seen. I'm never gonna get this done. Something about these numbers just weren't making sense. I don't know if I was just, it was the adrenaline, or if I was just getting nervous. It was the teams around me that were trying to figure it out. At any moment, somebody can get it and just overpass you.
Shaina and I's strategy has come to an end. All the laying low, making sure that we flip the votes to make sure that our game is good and that we can make it to the final is done. Now is the chance to really play and prove to everyone that we have what it takes to be champions. Like, no matter what. Everything that we did throughout the game, that's out the window. Now it's really time to play.
2 numbers, so it'd be 2, 6. Nothing is correct. 6, 0. But we tried that before.
Alright, bye.
But 8 is the middle number. So 8 is the middle number.
Okay.
So how's the middle?
My head is all over the place already, and now I'm seeing all of these different numbers, and then I have to decode. One of the numbers are correct, but placed wrong. So I'm just like, okay, there's 3 numbers. It was just a whole bunch of things to think about at once.
0820. 0820.
Trying to put in as much combinations as we can based off the puzzle. We're really worried because we're all neck and neck, and any wrong move can really either fuck us over or just give us a really great advantage.
One number is correct but wrong placed. So it could be 8, but it could be any of them. Because
either it's gonna be 6, 8, or 2 in the right place.
so it's either 6 something something, 08 something, or 002 something. Or 002.
One number is correct in both places. One number is correct in the wrong place. This isn't 6. So it's not 6. Remember that, 8 or 2. The wrong number is correct in the wrong place. And you think that's the 6, right?
No, we think it's the 1.
We tried that.
I'm just trying. Okay.
The running is just exhausting. It's hot out. It's the end of the day. This is probably like our 10th hour doing this challenge, and you know, we're trying to get this lock. We're putting in multiple codes. I'm trying to memorize numbers. Eezy's trying to memorize the riddle. Like, we're just going back and forth, and it was just a really tough challenge, and it wasn't even the end.
Next on the Caucus challenge.
Okay, one number is correct. In one place, say it's 6.
No, it's 2. It's 2.
2? One number is correct but wrong placed.
So that last number has to be a 2.
I don't think that they're going to use a number that they continuously put in all the votes.
Right.
They're trying to throw us off with the 8, and they honestly might be trying to throw us off with the 6.
0, 0. It's not. We already tried that.
We already fucking tried that. The motherfucker will run back up here.
Why is it taking us this long? Why are we not figuring it out?
Oh my fucking god. Shut up. Oh my god, I'm going to help. What the fuck is this?
No.
Bro, what the
No.
fuck, Andres? Come on. Like, that shit is so fucking annoying now.
I'm not doing that shit. That's not fucking gross. Approaching the foods, all I see are bugs, and that's a big no for me. At this point, I didn't even care that I made it to the final.
Is there bugs in there too? Oh my god.
Amanda?
I'm having a mental breakdown at this point because I just know I'm about to fumble the bag. Like, you couldn't give me $1 million to put one of those bugs in my mouth. Ew. We fucked up. Especially during this, I just really felt like our time was way behind.
What the fuck?
They're all beans.
Like, do we get napkins?
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for.